At the end of the day, come what may, you will achieve it. Yes. Because relationships are very huge.
Is the self-awareness, is the self-acceptance of your strength, your weaknesses, and all that. You don't need anybody's approval. You don't need anybody's attentions to do what you want to do. You go for what you want, and you're always goal-oriented. I feel that is confidence, according to me. Yeah. Can you have negative confidence?
Like, it can be depending on the situation, because someone may be doing something negative, but you have the confidence of telling him or her, no, that's being.
Yeah, sure. As try to know gets you hated and respected on equal measure. I know is a complete sentence by itself.
Yeah, that's true. But confidence does not have to be seen by people.
Yeah. So you have to be firm.
In 10 years, you'll see a gap between you and your people. It is the decisions that you make and follow them. Because we are all making decisions.
Yes.
But the thing is not just making the decisions. The thing that matters at the end of it is who followed the decision and who did not follow the decision.
There are some people in some situation, their parents, they're the one to choose their career. You need to have the confidence to say, no. I'm a musician. I have to do this career. This is my way.
This time you're doing that path that they gave you, you might be actually wasting time, because at the end of the day, you are not destined for that.
That is not you.
So you might actually waste resources and time, and in due time you'll go back to whatever you actually wanted to do.
And you know, a decision is a very calculated move.
Yeah, sure.
Not out of anybody's influence, but out of your own experiences and what you want to pursue.
Coming here, just be aware and be requires confidence.
That's true.
Some people can stand in front of a camera to see and speak. You see. So even taking the step of coming here and talking in front of the camera, there's a confidence itself.
When in a fabric panel, maybe you are meeting people you don't know.
Yeah.
People of different caliber. You understand?
Yeah.
You don't know how they'll judge you, but at the end of the day, you don't need other people's approval to say what you need to say.
Yeah. That's true.
You have to be in front of them, talk to them, discuss with them, whatever is in your heart and your mind. So I believe that confidence of getting to speak for people who you don't know how they, at the end of the day they'll judge you. Getting to them and telling them how you feel and how you want things to be done.
What makes us not to grow is the fear. So it will hold you back, overcome that fear. And that's the beginning of building confidence.
Yeah.
And once you build that confidence, you can literally become like a Superman. Yeah, you can do literally everything.
So I think it's very important to work on your fears. I don't see the need of getting to the next step if you haven't achieved the first step.
Exactly.
Yeah.
We have so many people who are qualified in so many fields, but now there is a fear called the imposter syndrome. I don't know if you've heard that.
Yeah, sure.
The imposter syndrome is a fear that tells you are not good for that.
Yeah, sure.
You know, you are very much qualified, but there is a fear in you that, have you found people in a job market, they're just there and they're wondering, am I really good for this?
Yeah, they question themselves.
Am I really am I good? Am I better than this guy? That is imposter syndrome.
And insecurity.
The moment you come and work on those fears and tell yourself, it starts by you, because nobody is coming to tell you you're okay.
Yeah.
You need to tell yourself, I am good enough, and then now that is fear conquered, and then you can be able to go to the next level.
Accept yourself, then propel yourself through this process, and eventually the goal will come to yourself.
So you're saying acceptance, taking
and always
risk.
take risk.
Yeah, and for you to take risk, you need to step outside your comfort zone.
Yeah.
The reason why they keep on staying in the same position or going lower is because they don't have that confidence to believe in themselves. And I believe is the most important thing.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah. The future is not only your future anymore. You are carrying your future, your wife's future, and your children's future. So if you don't have confidence in yourself, you will not know how to live.
Man's perspective, you become a leader.
Yes.
There is no leadership without confidence. And from the woman's perspective, this is trusting this person as my leader.
Yeah.
He's already the head of the house. So I'm putting all my trust on this person, all my responsibilities and everything. So when it comes to relationship, I feel like it's more of trust that will build your confidence on them. The moment you start trusting them in whatever they do, in whatever they tell you, that means you're building confidence within that family. When it comes to work, when it comes to like here, I need to build confidence on you guys that when I get onto that panel, whatever those guys will say is whatever I actually need to hear. Our reasoners need to hear out there. So it's all about trust, and without trust, you build a very strong bonded relationship. The moment you're getting in a relationship and you're not confident with the other person, you'll always be trying new
Exactly.
people.
Yeah, it's true. Because there are some people like you tell them, okay, this is the woman that I've chose for
Yeah.
me. You know, like you can have that feeling that God has given you this woman.
Yeah.
Like the way you met, like you cannot explain. You can just feel
Yeah.
it, right?
And
But people will tell you, no, she's not good for you.
She's not good for
don't
Yeah.
listen to them.
Yeah.
It is us men that were given that role of being a leader. We are literally blaming, pointing fingers to to the ladies, while we have become an error.
Yeah, we are losing our,
Yeah, we have lost our mandate,
Yeah.
and we are pointing fingers. This generation, especially, we are seeing and we are watching a lot of divorce rates going
Exactly.
up. Look at it from a point of another different whole side. It is confidence. You talk about financial confidence. Talk about self-esteem. We are seeing so many men in deep depression, and men don't talk.
But what happened with our
We've
grandparents?
lost that.
They just told us, you are a man.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
A man never cries.
Yeah.
A man never shares. A man never complains.
Yeah.
But they skip the part that they are supposed to advise us. Now we have men now have become leaders, but they don't have the equipment, or the material for the leadership role.
Yeah.
So they are leaders, but they don't know. So what they are going to do? Most of them, they are seeking that help from the women,
Yeah, sure.
who are their wives.
Yeah.
And now you are a leader seeking assistance from someone who hasn't been taught how to lead. She has been taught how to take care of a leader. But because she loves you, she will try her best. I know how you become a very